Mic check, 1, 2, 3, 4. Mic check, 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I loud? Am I clear? Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be breaking down all the new gold and silver news, the geopolitics that's affecting the metal. What's happening? Where are we going? What am I doing? Am I panicking? The answer is no, I'm unshaken. If you're unshaken, let me know in chat right now. We're going to be live in just 9 minutes here. Enjoy the music. Let's go.
In the borders, I'm a golden and silver stacker on the run. Circle the globe till the treasure's done. You should subscribe. Join the crustacean nation. Yeah, free silver, free gold for the whole foundation. Golden and silver stacker never alone. Never.
Charles Vance is unshaken. He's saying to double down. Say Charles in chat if you agree with them. Thank you for that super chat, Charles. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to be covering all the breaking news, the market open. It's going to be a wild day. It's Friday. 7 minutes and 45 seconds to our life. And thank you so much for gifting that membership. Congratulations to Amtrue. Say thank you to Charles. You just got a free membership. Check out those emojis. When in doubt, ladies and gentlemen, zoom out. Look at the price of silver and gold over the last year. The last month. Heck, the last quarter. We just broke 76 in December. We're in March. We're at the all-time high of just 2 months ago. And ladies and gentlemen, the fundamentals have not changed.
From Tokyo nights
I'm still stacking.
to Rio sun,
I have not lost faith.
from Arctic ice
I am unshaken.
to island drum.
I've got the intestinal fortitude to see the way
Every
through.
stamp on my page,
The question is, do you?
another drop in the way.
Who will be dancing with me in the streets?
Silver stacker.
Who's with me? Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be live here in just 6 minutes and 15 seconds covering the breaking news,
Voices rise.
covering the market open.
Tidal wall.
Let's go. All right, I just put out the post for this live stream. If you could go to my X and retweet it or like it, I'd appreciate it. We're going to be live here in just 5 minutes and 30 seconds answering your questions, breaking down the news, talking about intestinal fortitude. 5 minutes and 15 seconds now. Smash that like button if you're ready here. I like that comment. Owen just said, hold that stack. It hasn't changed.
Stacks of silver, stacks of gold, digging treasure, riches untold. International stacker, here to say, shiny vibes coming your way. Silver shines.
Who's chasing that mill? M-I-L-L. Come on, guys. It's mill. Come on.
Giveaways for all, feel the thrill. International stacker chasing that mill. Coins and bars. to find. Treasure hunting, one of a kind. Join the crew, let's explore.
4 minutes and 20 seconds till we're live here. Smash that like, we're 2 away from 100. It's gonna be a wild show this morning. I'm using my throat spray. I'm spraying it right now. Let's go.
Maps and clues, giveaways tonight. Silver dream shining bright. Roll the dice, take a chance. Treasure call.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna be live in just 3 minutes and 45 seconds here.
Silver shines, gold's the glow.
Gold's the
Stack
glow.
it high, watch it grow. Giveaways for all. Feel the thrill. International stacker that mill. So hit that stove.
Let's
Join the
go.
quest. Riches await. You're the best international stacker. Stacking strong. Silver.
Owen is Owen saying, just join the stream to hear you shouting about MILFs. I think it's gonna be a good stream. Come on, Owen! Come on!
Chasing that mill.
It's Mill, M-I-L-L. You guys are such trolls. This is how the Crustacean Nation was born, by the way. But no, we're not gonna be the MILF Nation. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna be live here in just 3 minutes. Smash the like button and buckle up.
You're the best international stacker. Stacking strong. Silver, gold, where you belong.
And Jerome saying, don't play their paper mind games. Your stack is still there. Feel the silver.
Chasing that mill.
What's up, Miami? Welcome to the stream. 2 minutes and 30 seconds, ladies and gentlemen.
Crabs are grooving side to side. Ocean waves where dreams collide. Claws are up, the beat we chase. Treasure gleaming, golden space. Get your claws up, don't delay.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get motivated. It's time for a crab dance. Drop a crab in chat right now if you're ready. We're going to be live in 2 minutes. Get your claws up.
And silver is the key. Crustacean nation, dance with me.
Let's get it. Is it Friday the 13th? Oh my gosh, is it Friday the 13th?
Who wants it all?
It's Friday the 13th.
For the mega gall. We're the
Oh my goodness.
brigade. Treasures found, the music's played. Get your claws up, don't be late. Yeah, join the party night and day. Gold and silver is the key. Crustacean nation, dance with me. Tidal rhythms in the sound.
All right, I just updated the title of the stream to Friday the 13th. That's good.
We're the crew, the shell brigade.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Friday the 13th. Enough stackers are united. We're not afraid. We are unshaken. We're going to be live here in just 44 seconds covering the breaking news, covering the gold and silver market open. Smash that like button if you're with me. 500 people on the stream. 30 seconds till we're live. Who's ready? Let's go. Let's get it. All right, do you guys want the old school intro or the little kid intro? Let me know ASAP. Old school or little kid?
Dance with me.
Let's go.
Dance with me. Dance with me.
One stacker on a journey to find silver. International Stacker. The mega guy is coming, and ladies and gentlemen, the name is International Stacker, coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart. 67,000 subscribers, guys. We're only 27 subscribers away from the next big show at 67,100, and you're gonna want to subscribe because I'm giving away a bunch of silver, gold, and copper, and the mega giveaway coming soon, ladies and gentlemen. Over 2,000 videos around the world on gold and silver adventures. I just dropped this video a day ago in a coin shop in Prague, and you guys demanded of me to drop today, later today. You want me to drop my video I just made with the Pawnbroker Pickers. They're a famous YouTube channel, Pawnbroker Pickers. Do you guys want to see that video today? Let me know, and let me give you an update of what occurred overnight, and then we're going to go into the breaking news, and then after that I'm going to go to your questions. So if you have questions, write them down, get them ready. Odds are I'll answer some of them in this breakdown right now. So overnight, silver got to a high of $85.47. It got to a low of $81.61. It's currently on a green candle, fourth green candle in a row here, actually, at $83.50. It just took out our first target this morning of $83.51. Yes, it just took out our first target there. Our next target's $84.01 with silver. So we're going to keep watching and see where it heads. Let's check the silver futures price real quick. 83.34 in silver futures price, 83.30. Okay, second alert of the, okay, we're in backwardation. We are in backwardation as a BGC is forming a big green candle. A backwardation is when the silver futures price is cheaper than the current spot price. That signals instability in the big bullion bank vaults. That signals that they're tight. They're running low on silver. And that means traders, institutional traders, would rather pay more today for silver than take a rain check for silver in the future at a cheaper price. That means they're wondering if the silver is going to be there. It's their silver and they want it now.
It's my silver and I want it now. My silver and I want it now. My silver and I want it now.
And you just saw that shifty character come out of the refrigerator there. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Friday the 13th. What are the bankers going to try to do to us today? That's the question. As our BGC big green candle here is raging at $83.75, headed for our next target of $84.01. Now, let's go here to gold. Gold just took out our next target. Gold just took out our target of 5,100, and now it's at 5,104, headed back up to our next target of 5,110. Overnight, ladies and gentlemen, gold hit a high overnight of $5,128.66. It hit a low of $5,061.66, but look at it now raging. So let's check the DXY real quick. The DXY is the US dollar index. When this thing goes up, it puts bearish pressure on gold and silver, meaning it will send it down. When this thing goes down, it can put bullish pressure and help send it up. So we just hit the high since November 2025 at 130. Now we're back at 108. Is it going to go lower? I don't know. We'll keep watching it. Let's check U.S. oil here. And John in chat saying there's a wedge pattern on the price of silver, and we're very close to a breakout. Yeah, I was looking at that as well. It does look close. And look at this, guys. Oil is on the decline, and is it going to take the DXY, the dollar index, with it? We'll find out. Gold to silver ratio is currently at 61.8 ounces of silver for every ounce of gold. And Shanghai hit a trading session of 97.90. It hit a low of 94.32, and it closed out the market of 94.71. This, to me, looks like a classic Article 16 violation. So here's the schedule, guys. Here's the schedule before I go to the news. At 8:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will be entering the danger zone together. That's from 8:15 to 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is traditionally when the big bankers attack and smack down silver, so we'll see if we can make it through there unscathed. We might need to do a baby gator. After that, the next big shoe to drop is going to be Shanghai Futures Exchange at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, less than an hour from now. This market will be opening again. And then at that time, when we get closer, we're going to vote if you guys are team red or team green, meaning do you guys think it's going to go up or down? So we will be doing that. In between all that, I'm going to be covering the news and answering your questions. And then the next big shoe to drop will be at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That will be for the stock market to open. So as we get closer, you guys tell me right now, do you want me to keep streaming through the open of the stock market? Let me know. And sorry, guys, my allergies are going a little crazy. Let me pop a Zyrtec. 1 second. Woo! My allergies are just running insane this morning. I'm going to take a Zyrtec live on air. Here we go. Okay, the Zyrtec is taken. Now let me cover the breaking news here that happened overnight. This is all news from overnight. I was up late last night, up early, getting it all for you. So here's the first bit of news here. The U.S. just greenlit sales of stranded Russian oil at sea to stabilize markets amid Iranian chaos. Wow, and Portrait One, guys, Portrait One just upgraded their membership to Crustacean Commander. Thank you so much, Portrait One. And I did want to also say thank you to Charles for the super chat on the countdown, also for gifting that membership. Guys, when you become a member, gift a member, super chat, it helps the channel so much, helps me do what I do. This is my full-time job now. So I really appreciate the support, but you can support the channel without even spending a dime. You can hit the like button. We're only 5 likes away from 200. You can subscribe, share the stream. So there we go. Let's keep going with this news. So they just greenlit oil sales from Russia. Zero Hedge exposes it. Besset's waiver lets buyers, mainly India, snapping up millions of barrels, grab sanctioned crude oil without penalties, while the West talks tough on sanctions. Guys, how bad is it getting out there in the energy sector for the U.S. to say, okay, you can buy Russian oil now, it's fine. That right there is the canary in the coal mine. That shows you how serious it's getting. And here's the next bit of news here. The Fed is injecting $53.8 billion with a B in liquidity over the next 3 weeks. Stability amid Iranian energy chaos. But is this just stealth quantitative easing, restarting the printer? I've seen these cycles before, ladies and gentlemen. It's a short-term market boost, long-term inflation pain equals safe haven surge for gold and silver. Stackers, does this mean $100 an ounce silver soon? Or have you been shaken out of the market? Let me know. But guys, look at the last 2 tweets I just broke down. First off, it's Friday the 13th. So they just said, yeah, you can buy Russian oil, sanctioned oil. It's fine now. Yeah, there's no problem. We're just pumping $53.8 billion into the market. Are you starting to see a pattern? Here we go. Silver just entered the box. Silver just entered the box. Patrick Kareem has been tracking this oil-silver relationship for years, and his 2021 call is playing out right now, ladies and gentlemen. His original quote was, "Whatever gains silver does in the next couple years, it's nothing to what will happen from late 2024 onwards." Both oil and silver have now hit that exact target box he mapped out years ago. The chart hasn't lied so far. History is repeating, and stackers are paying attention. Are you seeing this as the start of a real silver moonshot or just another fake out? So this is his chart. And as you see here, every time this little chicker dips, okay, then there's this box up here. And this is when silver moves. So it happened here. Silver moved 114%. Here's the little bloop, and then bang, another big box. Silver moved 1900%, and then bloop, another big box. Silver moved 428%. Well, we're on a bloop. How big is this box going to move? That's the question, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone's telling you it's over. It's done. It's Elfine. Nothing to see here. But charts, history, information's telling us otherwise. Here we go. Here we go. Another crisis. Breaking: global liquid natural gas crisis is exploding. Qatar's Ras Laffan, it's the world's largest, by the way, shut down after Iranian strikes, wiping out 20% of supply. Force majeure, guys. That's something we've been talking about in silver and gold market for a while now. And people say, it never happens. Force majeure never. Well, it's happening. It's declared. Cargo's diverted from Europe to Asia. Prices spiking 40 to 50%. Robobank says 5 more weeks, and then we're going to be in a full deficit. U.S. and Australia are maxed out. No quick fix. Meanwhile, the IEA calls the oil hit the biggest disruption ever. 8 million barrels of oil per day gone at a minimum. Stackers, this energy chaos equals massive safe haven push for silver and gold. Are you loading up on physical during the fear dip? Let me know. So this was from Global Markets Investor. This is U.S., Qatar, and Australia dominate LNG. They supplied 60% over the last year. So it's a big hit right now. You can read through this on my X. It's a big hit right now on everything. Liquid natural gas, oil, fertilizers, etc. Look at this. Breaking. U.S. dollar, the DXY just blasted over 100, highest since November of 2025. And guys, I put this news out all times of the day on X. So if you want to get the news immediately, just follow me on X, previously known as Twitter, Intl-Stacker. DXY strength equals short-term bullish pressure on gold and silver prices. Stackers know the play. Short-term pain, long-term game. I've watched this cycle for years. Paper, silver, and gold get slammed. Physical holds strong. So here's the chart I showed earlier. So that's the DXY, the US dollar index. And I'm saying here, have you given up? Have you given up? Rashad here, one of our favorite technical analysts on the channel, saying, markets almost always turn when public completely loses hope and are beaten down. A couple of a % drop in precious metals is not a big deal when you realize the potential of the upside move. This is why very few are going to benefit from the coming rally. It is not only... Where is it? It is not only being right, but also having faith. Most of the investors give up. Same like in life, just before a turning moment. Good luck. And look at this with Charles Vanson here. Diamond claws, look at this. Diamond claws never give up. True value based on debt is at least $2,000 an ounce, says Charles Vance. Stackers buy and hold. Never sell for fiat except for emergency. Exit strategy is gold or other real asset. Look at those diamond claws. Wow, Charles. Okay, here's the next piece of news I have here. What a year it's been. So, guys, everyone's like freaking out. Oh, someone's saying Cetirizine is Zyrtec generic and cheaper and works the same. Thank you, Michael. Check it out. Okay, guys, as people are panicking, saying gold's collapsing, silver's collapsing, we're done. Buy the stock market. You should be in the S&P 500. Well, let's see what the last year performance has been. Silver miners, 191%. Gold miners, 157%. Silver, 149%. Gold, 73%. S&P, 21%. Bonds, 1%. Bitcoin, 44%. Guys, the only thing that goes straight up forever is the U.S. national debt. We're getting next to $39 trillion. That's the only thing that goes straight up forever, okay? And this is pretty dang good for the last year. What does the next year have in store? When in doubt, ladies and gentlemen, zoom out. Oh, and look at Gold Silver HQ says just the beginning. This dog, look at that thing. That is funny. Okay, look at this. Fake out or breakout, you decide. Here's Rashad again. Silver is sitting on the lower band of a rising channel. I don't rule out a small false breakdown, but pretty confident that we are not in a sell-off environment. Yes, public needs to get confused and worry, but reality is almost always the opposite. So you see, we got this little trough going up here. So he's asking, and we've been kind of pretty much staying in there, trending up. He's saying, are we going to have a false breakdown and drop below this trend line and then recover and go higher? Or are we just going to continue up? So that's what he's asking there. Okay, another piece of news. Here we go. The Hormuz doom loop. What if the strait shuts down and triggers total global chaos? Oil and liquid natural gas trapped. Sulfur famine kills mining. Grids fail. Chips vanish, hyperinflation hits, armed blocks form, 12-order cascade nightmare. Silver scarcity explodes, acid shortages crush silver and copper byproduct mining worldwide. Physical supply tanks while demand rages. Real tightness equals massive upside. Gold becomes the final fortress. Nations hoard it against currency death and militarized blocks. When paper trust dies, physical silver and gold survive. So what this is, guys, it's a pretty fun article. It's written by Craig Tyndall. It's a long one, but he's talking about systemic risk and 12-order cascading analysis of this being shut down. It's fun. Some of the stuff I agree with. Some of the stuff, no. Some of the stuff, maybe. But it's fun to read. It really makes you think. So go check that out. It's on my X, previously known as Twitter, Intl-Stacker. Now, this is the real big deal here. This is a massive deal, guys, and we got 1,000 people on the stream, 243 likes. Keep smashing it. 57 more likes to 300. I know we could do it. Farm input chaos is real, ladies and gentlemen. Suppliers won't even give quotes for key products to many farmers. Farmers, fertilizer, fuel, chemicals locked out. This is exactly the supply shock cascade I've been warning about. Hormuz risks hitting food production hard. Oh, I messed up with the F there. Look at that. For stackers, energy and input shortages, food inflation, fiat debasement, flight to physical gold and silver as the ultimate hedge. When bread gets unaffordable, real assets become lifeboats. So this is a response to Luke Gorman saying that a friend of his runs a large agricultural operation. Just texted. We locked in pricing for farm inputs last year and earlier this year before the Iran war started, which is good because now our suppliers will not even give farmers a quote. But guys, this farmer's at danger. That supply entity could declare force majeure, and we're going to cover force majeures here in a second, and they could be X'd out of there. So what's happening? This is the Strait of Hormuz, remember. We've got Iran, Saudi Arabia, UAE, Kuwait, Iraq, and 20 to 25% of the world's oil passes through here a day. Shocker, it's not right now. 25 to 30% of the world's liquid natural gas passes through here, but also a lot of the critical supplies for fertilizers. And look at all these ships here. There are ships stuck in the Persian Gulf because they're afraid to transit it because they don't want to get exploded. But look at this right here, Al Futam. Al Futam, this is a cargo ship. They're saying Leroy Jenkins, and they're going for it. So that's what it looks like there. So that's a big deal. If you're a farmer, let us know. If you're a farmer, have you been affected by this yet? And if not, have you heard of others? Here's force majeure. Here we go. Here's the big one. Smash the like button, 25 to 300. Force majeure. To the people saying force majeure would never happen, well, it's happening, just not in silver yet. So look at this from Global Markets Investor. The Strait of Hormuz crisis is also hitting Asian supply chains. At least 6 major petrochemical companies across Asia have issued force majeure notices to clients since March 2nd, according to Nikkei Asia. The list includes firms in Indonesia, South Korea, Singapore, China, Taiwan, all cutting production due to disrupted naphtha and crude oil shipments. Naphtha and key feedstock for making plastic, synthetic fibers, and electronic metals largely flows through the strait from the Gulf states. And Miami saying China, Russia, Pakistan have no problems going through. Thank you for that, Miami. Okay, Taiwan's Formosa Petrochemical said raw materials for the first half of March are secured, but supplies could run dry in the second half of March, guys. The longer this thing stays closed, the more cascading events we're going to see. Think first, second, third, fourth order events of that strait being closed. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a big deal. Look at this. Silver exodus alert. 38 million ounces plus vanished from the Comex in February alone. So during the month of February, 38 million ounces were bled dry. That's an armada of trucks needed to haul it away. Andy Scheckman nails it. Registered stocks dwindling to now 78. I think we're down to 77 million now ounces. Deliveries outpacing by 160%. Big money snatching physical at suppressed prices. This depletion hits Comex, London, and Shanghai hard. No return in sight. System on the brink. And I break it down there, guys. So go watch this little video clip. It's only 2 minutes and 14 seconds on my ex previously known as Twitter here. Another piece of news here, guys. This is a big one. This is a big one. The CME boss, the Grand Pumbaa, drops the bombshell. He's saying U.S. intervening in oil futures to cap prices could trigger a biblical disaster and shatter investor trust in the Comex. Guys, I'm pretty sure that Terry Duffy, the main boss of the Comex, does not need to worry about trust being shattered in the Comex. Is your trust shattered? Put trust shattered in chat if you're already shattered. Terry Duffy warns government meddling erodes faith in free market pricing. Exactly the same erosion we would see in silver on the Comex. Vaults drained, paper gains, potential defaults. If they tamper with oil, What's next for metals? So there's a big article right there, guys. Make sure to go read it. And ladies and gentlemen, we are in the danger zone. We are in the danger zone right now. That's every day from 8:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's when the big banks attack. And look, we just took out another target here. So we just hit a high of the trading day of $84.23. And we have officially entered the danger zone. Let me move these up here. So for the next 15 minutes, we're going to be watching in the danger zone. We're going to see what happens there. So we're going to keep our eye on this. But look at this, a nice little humpback. Is that the Loch? Look, it looks like the Loch Ness Monster. Look at this. Whoa. Okay, let's check silver futures, see if we're still in backwardations. 84.15. Okay, we are out of backwardation. So we're in what's called contango. That's normal market operations here. And look at gold took out our next target as well. So gold had taken out our next target, hitting a daily high of 5,118.95. Currently at 5,105.92 on a red candle. So we're in the danger zone on gold and silver. Silver currently trading sideways at 83.97. Silver to gold ratio at 60.8 to 1. And Shanghai is going to be opening up here in less than an hour. So let's keep going on here. A few more things for you guys to know. Look at this. Energy crisis alert. Half the world's available liquid natural gas tankers are stuck in the Persian Gulf due to the war and chaos. And I just showed you guys, look at all the boats stuck in here. Look at this. That's not normal. Hormuz shuts down, is trapping ships, spiking risks of global shortages and price surges. This isn't just oil. LNG disrupts hit energy supplies hard, fueling inflation, economic pain, and market volatility worldwide. Okay, here's what we're going to do now. I'm going to go back to the chart. We're going to watch this in the danger zone. I'm going to go to chat. So now in chat, if you have a question, please ask it. But look at here. You got to tag me at International Stacker. It makes it orange for me and alerts me that it's something for me to read or say. So please do that. Miami's saying the DXY just broke above 100 for the first time in a year and made a fresh new high 1 year plus. The VIX is at 3-year high. Oil's at 4. Thank you for that, Miami. And then Miami's also saying, she's a technical analyst if you guys don't know, a break above 101.75 could take us to 104. And if we break that, then the next level is 107, then 109.60, then 113, finally 114.7. And then it's off to the races. Oh, that's for the DXY. So let's go look at the DXY. This is the dollar index, guys. And traditionally, as the dollar goes up, it puts negative bearish pressure on gold and silver in the short term. So she's saying if it breaks 101.75. So we'll put a actually I can't put a mark there because I can't save that chart. Ugh. I need to upgrade. I only get 4 charts. Okay. And then we've got the U.S. dollar is simply the healthiest patient in the cancer world, says Miami. That's funny. And then the internet saying, we need some green Gatorade. Guys, do you want a baby gator call right now? There's something you guys taught me. I was on a live stream in Boca Raton, Florida. The rat's mouth. It's actually the mouse's mouth, but I like rat's mouth better. I was telling you guys watch out situations for the week at gold and silver, and there was an alligator sign. You guys got me to try to do a call to a baby gator for an alligator. As a baby gator, you wanted to see it. And then some scientists discovered that 90% of the time, every time, the baby gator call can turn a red candle green or a green candle into a BGC, the baby gator.
Okay, I'm going to try to do the baby gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? Yeah. I don't know. Whoa, whoa, what was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there.
I thought I was going to be like Chubbs from Happy Gilmore, losing some digits. That was actually a giant iguana that jumped in that tree. And look at that. So, guys, we just switched to a new candle. This was a red candle. The baby gator turned it green. It's science. All right, I'm reading some questions here in chat. Gray still saying, is silver going to move while the war continues and the dollar stays strong? It could. Gray still, remember in the 1979 Iranian oil crisis, it took a full 30 days for gold and silver to blow up and go on their run. So it took some time. War is usually bullish for gold and silver, and I believe it will be. We're just seeing some protracted and prolonged reaction from the stock market here. But I think as we continue to unfold here, we're going to continue to see upward positive bullish pressure on gold and silver. It's going to need a little patience, guys. And remember, I said a long time ago, I've been saying it for a long time on this channel, you're going to have intestinal fortitude to see the way through to where we're going. The road's going to be long, dark, and full of terrors. We're going to get bumps. We're going to get bruises. Everyone's going to tell you it's crashing, it's going down. They're going to try to shake you out. But those with the intestinal fortitude to see the way through, I believe, are going to reap the rewards. Not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. And Aaron in chat saying, can you comment on predicted silver industrial demand being crushed with the war if the war is prolonged? So there's a big industrial demand on silver. It's not all the demand, but big. We produce about 835 million ounces a year. We're slated to consume more than 1.3 million. Remember, this stuff right here, silver is the best conductor of electricity and the most reflective metal. It's needed in all of industry, smart cars, solar panels. Come on, focus there. The medical industry, it's used everywhere. So if there's a protracted war and that kills industrial updates and building, can that affect silver? Yes, it can if that actually happens, but I don't believe that's going to happen. The United States, the Department of Energy, I just put this tweet out yesterday, just freed up, let's see, here, just freed up $1.9 billion to turbocharge our industry. So look at this. Department of Energy drops $1.9 billion for upgrading lines with reconductoring and advanced tech for faster, cheaper, and more secure silver. This push tackles rising demand, cuts costs for families and businesses, and amps up reliability and growing needs. Why is this bullish for gold and silver? Grid revamps mean huge demand for silver and high efficiency conductors and wiring. So yeah, it can put some negative pressure, but the world's still moving ahead. We're doing 1.9 billion infrastructure job right now in the United States. So I don't believe that this is going to have a major negative effect in that regard. Could it slow down some industries? Sure. But remember, there's stockpiles of silver, the stockpiles of materials that companies are still producing and working through. So depending on how long this thing takes, we might not even notice it. We might be a little blip, but I'm not concerned. Again, we produce 835 million. We consume more than 1.2. This year is supposed to be 1.3 billion. So I'm not too concerned, but if I become concerned, I'll let you know. But great question and good job thinking outside of the box. That's the kind of thinking we like here on this channel. J65C says, we need to flatten both coasts. That will make street safe again. I'm not sure what you mean there, Jay. Okay, let's look here. I'm trying to work through this question. Okay, here we go. March 13, 2025, silver spot was $33.85. Diamond Claws, Crustacean Nation. Who's got Diamond Claws? A big shout out to all the Diamond Claw members on this channel. I really appreciate the support. Viewers like you help me do what I do, so I really appreciate every channel member here. The question is, who in chat? Who in chat has Diamond Claws?
Diamond claws.
Who's got them? Will SLV ever hit 100? I don't know, nonconformist, maybe. I don't really watch SLV too much. For ETFs, I don't really like SLV. If I was in an ETF like SLV, I'd be in PSLV instead. Eric Sprott runs that one. I like it a bit better. Not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. Master Blaster saying, how long after the stock market crashes will it take for silver to it will take a little bit of a time. Guys, remember, traditionally when the stock market crashes, gold, silver, everything goes down with it. And then once they figure out like it's a real crash and not just a temporary thing, then you start to see the safe haven money historically flow into gold and silver. So at first it's going to go down with it. Everyone's going to be panicking. Everything's crashing. We're screwed. I told you this stuff is an antique. It's just, it means nothing these days. So people will be yelling that, but stay the course. Whoops. Stay the course. I hit that by mistake. Stay the course. Because historically it will go back up. Okay, my LCS, this is Chris Simic. Thank you for being a channel member. My LCS, which stands for local coin shop, is selling 90% constitutional silver, $10 back at spot. BU Eagles at $4 over spot, and lots of gold and silver at spot. Thoughts on the prices? Those are amazing, Chris. If I had, like, say, $1,000 to spend, what I would do is I would do 50% of that $1,000 on 90% silver. And I would do the other 50% on maybe some, if you can get like some vintage Engelhard bars or like a semi-numismatic coin. So I do 50% the cheapest possible, 50% the other stuff at spot that normally carries a premium. Because eventually the market will stabilize at a new higher high, guys. I believe, eventually. It might take some time. Remember, stacking gold and silver is a mid to long-term thing, not a short term. You do it short term, you're probably going to lose. So I believe once things stabilize, those premiums will return, and you'll be happy you did that. So that's probably what I would do there. Not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. Keith Peavy House, thank you so much for being a channel member, saying, sold a quarter of my stack to pay property taxes. I was bummed. My dollar cost average is still way below spot, and now I'm slowly rebuying. Great job, Keith Peavy House. It's okay, but at least it was there, because guess what? If you don't pay your property, if you don't pay taxes to the government, they will throw you in jail. So at least you had it when you needed it. And ladies and gentlemen, look at this little formation we're getting here in silver. This is looking pretty bullish as we are in the last candle of the danger zone. And do you guys recognize this? As soon as we did the baby gator, everything turned around. If you need a hammer, do you buy in Guantanamo, Cuba, or travel to Walmart, says Dan Jaffo? I don't know. Me? Probably Cuba's closer. I'll just hop on a boat and float on over. Pakistan Zinda saying Friday the 13th, up or down today, chat. Pakistan's asking, it's Friday the 13th. Are we going up and down? Let her know. And Victor saying PCE report drops today as well. Thank you for that. I forgot about that, guys. That's the inflation report. So, guys, if that inflation report drops, can you please drop the results in chat? Thank you. Where do you find the Comex inventory? So there's two ways to do that. You go here. So you go to the Comex group, and the Comex report is going to be under solutions, then clearing options and deliveries. So that's where you find it. Let's go back to here. Okay. And then down here, if you just go here to volume and open interest, you can see down here, it's the different months, how many possible deliveries they have. War is money. Money is war. Sad, says JC. Yep. Crustaceanal fortitude, says chasing that MILF. Okay, let's see if I've got some more questions here. Okay, someone's saying, how much silver does Iran have? I don't know. Those numbers would be secret for sure for Iran for silver and gold, but let's see what this says. Iran's production was reported at 50 metric tons in 2020. So that's production. So I'm not sure. CEIC data. Iran's silver production. So this shows their production. So it looks like they've been just reporting 50, 50, 50, 50. I mean, I doubt these numbers are real, guys. I doubt they're real. It could be way higher, it could be way lower, but it's just not going to be truthful numbers. The problem solver says the market is majorly affecting my silver miners. How long until we recover, even if stock market keeps going down? It's going to be a little bit of time. We're going to have to see gold and silver pop, but remember this. The gold and silver miner, well, the silver miners are still priced like silver's $50. So as soon as the market gets used to it being at the prices is at $80 plus, we'll start to see a turnaround. Probably it's going to be the next quarter, second quarter 2026, when we start to see these mining entities report more earnings. The earnings of a lot of these mining entities was great this fourth quarter 2021. So for first quarter 2025 going into the second quarter, we might need to see one or two earnings reports for people to say, okay, this is real. And guys, I highly recommend having physical gold and silver before you ever play in the paper market. That's what I did. Once I got to about 4,000 ounces, I started to play in the paper market a bit there. DJ in chat saying, we were prepping in 2020. Once we had enough silver, then you'll need stacking supplies, electricity, water, and in communities. Simple, no matter where you start, just start. Yeah, guys, being prepared, gold and silver. Even the federal government says you should have enough emergency food and water for 72 hours to a week for your family. It could be a winter storm that cuts you off. It could be a hurricane. It could be an earthquake. Happens all the time, more than you would think. I have a special relationship, not with Viola, but with My Patriot Supply emergency food. Go to preparewithis.com. Preparewithis.com. It's emergency-free dried food. It's good for 25 years. Put it in a closet. Forget about it. Hopefully you never need it. It supports the channel. I keep about 6 months on hand worth at all times. And once I get to a different location, I'm going to make it even more. So preparewithis.com. Go check it out. They've got pretty good deals going on right now. Sean Leslie saying, I'm pretty sure we will get out our little run-up before the weekend close, then a drop Sunday evening. Well, let's look at this, guys. Let's zoom out here. I guarantee you the big bankers want this week. They want this week to be a red candle. So this is where we're at right here on the week. Look at this. We are barely a red candle right now. We are barely a red candle. So my thought process is they're going to try to smash us today as heavily as possible because they want this they want this to be a red candle. But are they going to do it? Or are the crustaceans going to be victorious? Ladies and gentlemen, we just took all that silver. Did you see that? Okay, we got Kelly Gage with the $10 super chat. Thank you so much, saying, I've been around the world, but just started stacking January 2025. So I haven't found much silver on vacation, but I hit a milestone working on 200 ounces. Guys, good job, Kelly. Everyone chat, Kelly in chat just hit their first goal of 200 ounces. That is amazing. You have more than 99% of the world's population. That's amazing. Amanda Binder in chat saying, a reminder that tomorrow is Ida's St. Jude's auction, and there is a special IS edition. Oh, thank you. Guys, tomorrow, Miss Ida, let's see here. Miss Ida on YouTube has organized a St. Jude's auction. She's probably live right now. Here she is right here. She's got a St. Jude's auction. Oh, it looks like she's giving something away maybe. She's got a St. Jude's auction going on tomorrow and Sunday. And you pay St. Jude's directly. It's a charitable donation. And you can get some gold and silver out of it. You might get some great deals. There is a silver crab, so make sure to check that out. We might crab raid her at the end of the stream. We'll see, but we're nowhere close to the end of the stream. Don't panic. Core PCE results just released today. Yeah, they get released today, but I don't know if they're out yet, guys. Is the inflation out? Let me know. And guys, we're pushing higher here. We are officially out of the danger zone. We are out of the danger zone here. Silver's pushing higher, 84.15. Our next target here is 84.23. And Team Green got us through the danger zone. Christian Love in chat saying, do you think the war will be over once the bankers clean up their paper shorts? Maybe. Then oil will stabilize and then silver will be allowed to... Maybe. Guys, we're about to take out our next target here. I'm taking a sip of Mrs. IS coffee. I forgot to ask this morning, where in the world are you at and what are you sipping on? Let me know right now in chat. And again, thank you so much, Kelly, for that super chat. Really appreciate the support. It helps so much. Thank you. Oh, man, that coffee's delicious. I just finished the artwork. Do you guys want to see the artwork for the new Mrs. IS mass release coffee? Put artwork in chat if you want to see it. I was not planning to get in the coffee game, but I got such good reviews for the limited edition and people demanded it. So here is the front. This is the front, Mrs. IS coffee. You see a cup. We got Rat Stacker there with silver. Brewed from Mrs. IS's secret blend, passed down through generations of crustaceans. Don't go to internationalstacker.com yet. It's not working yet, but it will be when this comes out. So there's the front. Here's the back. And it's kind of hard to see, but this is the back. A delicious medium roast, balanced as all things should be, full of notes of dark chocolate and caramel. Roasted fresh, tastes good no matter how you brew it. And then at the bottom of the bag, it's going to have this. Crustacean Nation on the bottom of the bag. What do you guys think? Do you like the design? So you're going to be able to sip Mrs. International Stacker coffee with me in the morning. Some scientists say it makes your shells harder and can make your claws glossier. As we're on a red candle here with silver, $84.06. Gold, $5,114.56 on a green candle. We're coiling here. Look at that. We might be hitting our next target here of $5,118.95 here pretty quickly. Gold to silver ratio is dropping down to 60.75 to 1. We were at 61.99 at the beginning of the stream. Now we're 60.75 ounces for every ounce of gold. And remember, guys, in just 25 minutes, the Shanghai Future Exchange is going to open. What do you guys think? Team green or team red? And someone's saying the design is great. Background color on the dark back is too dark. Oh, shiny. It's transparent. So the bag is going to be a lighter color bag. So that's just dark font that's transparent. So once you superimpose that on the light bag, it will pop. But thank you for the feedback. Belgium arriving very late at the stream, sipping on raw milk to support local farmers. Awesome blue shadow stacker. Good to see ya. We always love to see Belgium in the chat. Looks like we've got Germany in the chat. Looks like we've got Vietnam, Disneyland. Whoa. We've got England in the chat. We've got, of course, Canada. We got a lot of crustaceans up in Canada, guys. I got to go there. And Wackle Cackle is saying, holding mining stocks can be rugged. You only lose if you sell. I believe we will see a run-up in prices probably before June. Yet I've been disappointed before. Yeah, I think there's a lot of legs in the mining stock. And, guys, if gold and silver do what we think they're going to do, to me, I mean, it's pretty dang obvious. I think the next quarterly report is going to be another big indicator there. Let's see what you guys are saying to me on X, formerly known as Twitter here. Intl-Stacker, make sure you're following me. And, guys, real quick, we are at 67,076 subscribers. We're so close. 24 more subscribers until the next big show. If you haven't seen a big show, you haven't lived. And let's see what's in the mega box this morning. I'm giving all this away soon. Per AI will probably be in the next month or 2 months. And until then, I'm going to keep filling this box. Look at this. This is all going to be given away to multiple people on the channel. 10 ounces, Silvertown. We're talking gold from Germanium Mint. We're talking some gold backs in these. We're talking premium silver. Look at this. Germanium Mint, Royal Mint, the Loki. We're talking about premium silver, Valcambi, 100-ounce breakables. Or 100 grams, 100 grams, not 100 ounce. 100 grams breakable. That's like 3 ounces there. We got, look at stuff like this. Unza, beautiful. Stuff like this. 49's fine crystal silver. This is from Steely the Stacker. He's a refiner. We got some 40%. We got some 90%. We've got some cool 999 Buffalo rounds in here. We've got a bunch of copper. America First donated these. Look at these skulls with an ounce of copper. So anyways, the mega giveaway is coming soon. There's a bunch more in here. And guys, I'm going to keep adding to this box until it collapses. And something tells me we're going to need a bigger box. Put all this back in here. So all you got to do is subscribe, turn on those notifications, and join the party. Let's see what you guys are saying to me here. Guys, I'm going to add so much more to that. It's about to get insane. I've given away kilo bars for first place before. Should we do 100 pieces of silver for 100,000 subscribers? Would that be crazy? If you get a decent treasure chest for the Mega God instead of the cartoon or carton box. I know, Blue Shadow, I'm on it. I need to get a treasure chest. I agree with you. These are so pretty, but we need some personalized channel coins and bars. Coming soon, Miami. I do have a collaboration with Reckless Metals coming soon. It's not this exact design, but it's going to be a battle crab in armor. It's going to be a Rolo with Reckless Metals. So that's coming soon. We got some other stuff. We're doing a lot of stuff here. A lot of cool stuff coming. So stay tuned for that. And Gary Croft is saying this is awful. Durable goods month over month. Oh, this is the... Is this the inflation? Negative 42. Hold up. Growth Q2. Huh. Thank you for that. Look at this. From next exit. The war crab. That's the battle crab. Look at that. You got to feed him silver to keep him happy. Thank you, next exit. And next exit is saying International Stacker. The current cycle isn't merely catching up to gold via a ratio compression through the gold-silver ratio dropping toward historic extremes remains plausible. Rather, silver is repricing its own strategic centrality in the world that suddenly needs it more. I agree with you there. More than the market ever planned to. I do agree with you. We're seeing a fundamental repricing of silver. Fake out only because we should break out, says Mike. So you're saying it's the opposite of what should happen. That's funny. And Steve in chat saying, when you come to Canada, you need to check out the Royal Canadian Mint. They make coins for a lot of other countries. I will. And guys, look what I have here. I did pick up one of those 5 ounces from the Royal Canadian Mint. It was a collaboration, I think, with SD Bullion. It is a stemless leaf. All my Canadians in the chat, how do you feel about this leaf being stemless? What is that about? Stemgate. Speaking about stem, I want my $2,000 stemmy. I want to buy some silver. Okay, crabby, crab. Thank you, Kurt. And Mike here saying, been hearing lots of ramblings about $200 silver near term recently. Seems like a great time to dollar cost average if a person's able. Wow, Mike. That would be wild, $200 silver. Do you guys think we could do 200? Put 200 in chat if you think we could do it. Okay, and we do have confirmed Canadians in chat saying they do not like the stemless leaf. Woo. Guys, Master Blaster saying your package will be there soon in Jacksonville, Friday the 13th. Yikes. Whoa. Remind me, Master Blaster, is that for the mega giveaway? Guys, people are sending in packages to add some silver and copper to the mega giveaway. It's going to get more mega. We've got people that make silver, make copper, and they want to donate. So that's pretty cool. Sublime Mad Dog saying, let's go. A Clover saying, say what? Okay, what is this? You should watch this. You are mentioned. Apparently, your info is wrong. I'm going to have to watch that. The biggest Comex silver myth. I'm going to have to watch that later. Looks like some internet drama. A Clover, IS, do you agree with this? Do you agree with the telltale signs? Let's look. Okay, Ted Durant here. Proud of you, IS. Thank you, Pakistan Zinda. Okay, the silver end game. Oh, man, this is long. I'm going to have to reply later to this. I'm going to reply later to this old A Clover. It's just too long to read on stream. And if I do agree with it, I will. I'm not going to like it right now, so it reminds me. If I agree with it, I'll put out a whole tweet on it. How's that sound? International Stacker. So Robert here. Comex March deliveries, 730,000 ounces of gold, 38.2 million ounces of silver, 7.2 billion in physical metal leaving the vaults. This is 3 to 5 times not normal. I know it's not normal, but people on the internet are like, what are you talking about? Everything's fine. Nothing's ever happened. It's all going to be okay. Do you know how many times working in emergency management I go to a town ravaged by a flood, by a hurricane, by a tornado, by a fire, and I'd hear, I've lived here my whole life and this has never happened. Ladies and gentlemen, it's called normalcy bias and it's dangerous. Paper holders aren't rolling. They're taking delivery. The vaults are emptying. Thank you for that. Thank you for that, Clover. And Kurt saying, never surrender. I want more. Drop in the crabs. And look at this. My sentiment right now on waiting out the banker price manipulation from Way. I'll be the one. That's funny. And look at this. Just the beginning from Gold to Silver HQ. Charles Vance saying, I have set a fiat budget to purchase silver every month. Lower spot means I stack more. Do you guys do that? Do you dollar cost average? Just buy consistently month after month or quarter after quarter or week after week, whatever it is. Put DCA in chat if you do. That's the best way to do it, honestly. Not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. And Pat JMD saying, I bought a whole sealed box to go of 5-ounce silver maple leaves on December 23rd at $70 a piece, $75 a piece. Nice. Nice, Pat. That's awesome. International Stacker, do you agree? Says Clover. Well, let me look. Okay. Silver has just broke the trend line. High chance that silver down channel will continue on trend. If the trend continues nonstop, a target of 60 to 65 may be... I hope and pray for this to happen. I hope and pray that we could go to 60 to 65. But just because it broke a trend line doesn't mean that's necessarily going to happen. It could be what's called a fake out. So let's look at silver right now. We just took out another target in silver. We just hit 84.29 on silver. Our next target there is going to be 84.50. So we're going to keep watching that. 84.50 is our next target on silver as we're pushing higher. Gold is 5,113.34. Our next target for gold is going to be 5,128. Let me fix these colors here. I've got a color scheme here. Okay, there we go. We'll see what happens. I wish it would drop. Do you guys want it to drop to 60 to 65 before going higher? That would be awesome. I'd be celebrating in the streets. USDX is the key, says Pro Assistance. Not sure. Okay, Charles Vance, drop this diamond clause. Look at that. Diamond clause, never give up. Who in chat has diamond clause? Who's got them?
Diamond claws.
Now, guys, when there's instability in the market, when there's smackdowns and rampant manipulation, it's normal to feel depressed. It's normal to feel sad, especially if you have a hole in your heart because you don't have a significant other. Well, good news for you. I met a girl in Poland. She's got a strong arm, and she's looking for a suitor. Are you the one for Viola?
What's the robot's name?
Viola.
Viola.
Ladies and gentlemen, she's different. Oh, wow. Blue Shadow Stacker saying you misread. I said, I'll get you a chest. Hope I can send it. I'll take the chest. Thank you, my friend. That is epic. I'll take the chest. Thank you, Blue Shadow. If you guys ever want to send anything in for the mega giveaway, just go to any of my new videos. Don't go to an old one. Go to videos latest here and click any of my videos. And down here in the description, right about here, that's my P.O. Box. Key West, Florida. Coming to you live, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart. Look at this. Silver's pushing towards our next target here. But thank you, Blue Shadow. That'd be mega. J65C said, I would like to see silver go to $30 an ounce. I'll make a bunch of, it'll make a bunch of weak people toss their silver and flood the market, and we'll all score. Man, guys, could you imagine if it went to $30 an ounce? Oh, I love that. Okay, we're pushing here, guys. 84.36, 84.50 is the next target here. 84.36 on silver, 84.42 we just hit. We're 8 cents here on our next target from silver. Gold's pushing higher as well, guys. It's Friday the 13th, and what's going on? Shanghai Futures Exchange is opening in just 12 minutes. 12 minutes till Shanghai opens. What's going to happen? Ladies and gentlemen, things are heating up here, and so is that like button, so make sure you smash it. We're only 68 likes away from 500. Whoa! And guys, we are 19 subscribers from the next big show. Can we do that here live? You got to be subscribed to win my giveaway anyway. And you might as well see a big show at the same time. 19 more subscribers. The next 19 people that subscribe are going to get good luck for 7 years. It's science! You know what? I need a scene that says it's science. Hold up. It's science. I need a scene that says it's science. That would be fun. That would be fun. I've got a new scene, guys. I keep forgetting to use. Somebody insult me. Somebody insult me or make fun of me real quick, and I'll use it. Somebody say something rude to me. It's a brand new scene that I built just for situations like that. And I'm going to show it to you guys. Okay, we got some insults coming in. Oh, that one cut to the soul. That one cut to the soul.
How dare you?
There you go. Did you guys like that? So now when anyone says something to me, I can be like,
How dare you?
Is that good? Is that good? Do you guys like that? Okay, guys, we are at $84.42, pushing towards the next target of $84.50. I smell like copper. Reverend Dancer says, I smell like copper. That's funny. Oh, weird science. Good idea. Let me write that down. Weird science. Weird science. That's a good idea from Weird Science. Or even Bill Nye the Science Guy. It's science. My sister can do a 5 on silver. Have you been dating other metals? That's funny. For Viola, I may change teams. That's funny. My dong is not that impressive. Guys, I feel like it's a pretty impressive stack. This is Vietnam dong. This shows you how much paper currency has become worthless. Look at this. This is worth nothing. All this Vietnam dong. Look at that. Isn't that disgusting? Okay, we're pushing even higher here on silver. We just hit 84.46. I think our next target of 84.50 here might be imminent. It didn't feel right insulting you, says the real geared up survival, only for science. That's funny. I plopped it out, Crispy. Chasing That Mill says, I'll have to see what shipping is, but I was thinking about sending a couple gold pay dirt bags for panning at home. One for the Gone, one for Rat Stacker. Wow, that would be fun. You guys, if shipping's not crazy, would that be fun for Chasing That MILF to send some pay dirt that I could give away in the Megaga and you could pan for gold? And then one for Rat Stacker, maybe I'll make a video with her using it. That would be fun. Would you guys like to see that in the Mega giveaway? I like that idea. And guys, we're just 1 cent away from our next target of 84.50. And Shanghai Futures Exchange is opening here in just 8 minutes and 25 seconds. What's going to happen? Are we going higher? Are you team green? Are we glowing lower? Are you team red? Let us know. I didn't know you had Tuli do voiceovers for you. What are you talking about, 3D Woodworks? What are you talking about? Piotrek saying, but silver with Baby Gator call again and again. Oh, boost silver. Oh, okay. Okay, we'll do.
Okay, I'm going to try to do the Baby Gator noise.
Baby
okay,
Gator.
Try to do the Baby Gator noise.
Baby Gator.
Okay, I'm going to try to do the Baby Gator noise.
There we go.
3. How do you do the Baby Gator noise? Yeah. I don't know. Whoa, whoa, what was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there.
Nearly lost a few fingers. And J65C says, if you were a pothead, we call you international snacker. If you were lazy, we call you international slacker. Definitely not a pothead. I do not touch the devil's lettuce. Do not. I did visit Amsterdam 2 times, though. It was everywhere. I tried some local whiskey, though. John saying, also, she blinded me with science by Thomas. Okay, I'm going to write that down. She blinded me. Thomas Dolby. She blinded me. Okay, I got it written down. And guys, we are about 7 minutes away from Shanghai opening. What's going to happen? Are we gapping up or gapping down? No, the video wasn't skipping Miami. I did 3 that was a stacked Baby Gator. If you stack the Baby Gator like that, it makes it more powerful, some scientists say. Speed saying, because you have that chat, you're an international hacker. Ah! Okay, look at this, guys. Dropping the mic. Been a channel member for over a month. Thank you for the support. Is literally dropping the message saying we're gapping up. Do you guys agree with dropping the mic? Put gap up in chat if you think we're going to gap up. Put gap down if you think we're going to gap down. The Shanghai Futures Exchange gaps all the time. So we're going up or we're going down. And Sheba's saying 420 replaced my pain meds. Well, that's good, Sheba. I'm glad you're able to get off those pain meds. That's awesome. Devil's medals to buy the devil's lettuce, says RJ. That's funny. And ladies and gentlemen, we're just 11 likes away from 500, so keep smashing it. And you're not going to believe it. We are only 10 subscribers away from the next big show. We have not done a big show in a couple streams. I know you guys need one. So 10 more subscribers until the next big show. Sorry I'm late, says Josh. It's okay, Josh. Welcome. We've been covering all kinds of information, all kinds of news. Shanghai Futures Exchange is what we're waiting on here. It opens in 5 minutes and 20 seconds here. And Jimmy BMW is saying, yep, 2 highly manipulated markets. They make up the charts, so they are predictable, unless they need to slam it down out of the blue to keep them down. And I agree with that, but guys, they don't have full control. If they had full control of gold and silver, still would be under $20 an ounce. They've lost it. Okay, Gary Croft saying, why has the red candle in the center got a gap? That is interesting. It looks like it was like a gap on this candle, but it got filled, but that is interesting. I don't know. I'd have to look at it deeper. And thank you so much. Love Night just became a channel member, guys. Chant love in chat for Love Night. Thank you so much. Check out your new custom channel member emojis. And guys, I do channel member only live streams here on the War Room on YouTube. What happens in the War Room stays in the War Room. Clothing is not optional. Let me get this Vietnam dong out of there. I will be doing a war room this evening for channel members. So all channel members, we will be doing a war room this evening. Package for Rat-Stacker at the Key West P.O. Box says, what's it to ya? Should be delivered to your box today. Awesome. Thank you, what's it to ya? Yeah, she's going to love that. Guys, people are paying the Rat-Stacker her GA tax. She plays the GA Goblin on the channel. She's integral in all the giveaways, taking my silver and gold and giving it away to you. And we are just 80 likes away from 600. We've got 1,235 watching. 519 likes. So if we hit 600, that's a 50% like ratio. So keep smashing it. It helps the video, guys. It helps the channel more than you know, just simply tapping that like button with your little claw. And silver just hit a daily trading high of gold of 5,121.93. Currently trading on a green candle, 5,119.73. Silver's on a red candle, 84.28. Hit a daily trading high of 84.49. And we are just minutes away from the Shanghai Futures Exchange opening here. We're talking 3 minutes and 5 seconds. Are we gapping up or down? Let us know. Josh says, puts down the Macallan. I'm not sipping on Macallan. Guys, the last time silver broke 100 was in the morning, and I had to pop champagne in the morning. It was a wild day. I have another bottle of champagne on ice, so the next time we break 100, I will be popping it, no matter the time, day or night. And yes, the silver corks are coming soon. And the copper corks to celebrate that momentous occasion. Crack the bottle, says shut. No. I can't do that. Home sales, guys, look, home sales are collapsing. Look at that. Lowest level since 2009 on home sales. Everything's cracking, guys. Literally everything is cracking. And, ballistic missiles keep getting shot at Turkey. They're not going to take that for much longer. Look, talking about ships trapped in the Persian Gulf. U.S. Trade Representative want to make sure that the trade continues. Okay, guys, look at this. Today's schedule. So at 8:30 a.m., that already happened, the U.S. PCE price index, U.S. GDP growth rate, U.S. spending data, U.S. job openings at 10, U.S. inflation at 10, oil rig count at 2, U.S. metal positions at 4:30. Wow. Watch out situations for silver and gold for the day. So that's a great list there. Let me put that out. I hate when it doesn't fit on one line. Watch out situations. Here, I'll do this. Oop. There we go. Okay, here we go, guys. Here we go. I'm going to issue a 45-second alert here. 40 seconds till Shanghai opens. Are we gapping up or gapping down? Let us know. Josh saying, I joined the bankers. No, don't join the bankers. No. New housing bill passed unanimously. I saw that in Miami, but it was just for the House. It needs to get by the Senate. Was that the Senate that passed it, or was it just the House? What is Bitcoin doing? Someone's asking. Guys, 15 seconds. Bitcoin is currently at 72K. Okay, guys, here we go. I'm going to count down from 5. Are we gapping up or down? Let me know right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And major gap up. Major gap up. This is not a drill. Team Green just took it. We just saw a major gap up. We gapped all the way up to $97.03 on the Shanghai Future Exchange. Team Green took it there. And we got some red candles on silver and gold. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, here's the next shoe to drop in just 29 minutes and 20 seconds. The stock market's going to be opening. That's going to be the next big move here for gold and silver. The stock market opening. Do you guys want me to keep streaming until the stock market opens? If so, put keep streaming in chat. And guys, we're at 568 likes. That means only 32 more likes to get us to 600. I know we can do it. The next 32 people to smash like are going to find, you're going to find a quarter on the ground in the next 18 months. And there's a 50% chance that quarter could be silver. Smash the like button. It's science. Everyone's saying keep streaming. Okay, we'll keep going. You guys want it? We're going to keep going. I just asked you to smash that like button, please. Thank you. Who's going to find that silver quarter? Silver is down 1.8% at the start of the week, while junior silver miners are SILJ, there we go, only shed about 1.4%. So let's look at the weekly candle. Guys, we're close to having a green week. Yeah, guys, look at this. We're on a green weekly candle right now. We're on a green weekly candle right now. The bankers certainly do not want that. They 100% do not want that green weekly candle there. So we're going to keep fighting. This is going to be a bloody battle today. Again, it is Friday the 13th. What games will be played today? We're on a green candle on silver, 84.30. Our next target, 84.50. Let's see what we can do here. Wow, look at that. Al Jazri saying, I liked, and I instantly found a 1964 quarter. Congratulations. Sean Leslie saying, is it common to gap up on a red candle? No, it's less common than gapping up on a green candle. I mean, it happens, but it's less common, obviously, than gapping up on a green candle. It can happen, but it's not super, common. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying to me. Look at this. Baby Gator works 90% of the time, every time. It's science, but it's weird. Okay, let's listen to this.
From my heart and from my head, we're science.
Wow. That's the Baby Gator just absolutely getting it. Thank you for that next exit. Okay, let's refresh here. Yeah, guys, if you want a way to get free silver, besides winning my giveaways, and I'm giving away a ton of silver and some gold and copper soon, you got to subscribe for that in my upcoming mega giveaway. It's going to be mega, but you got to be subscribed, so you might as well subscribe. Mega! You can get free silver by Coinstar machines, so Coinstar. In the United States, guys, are these in Canada as well? I know they're in the United States. I think they're in a few other countries. These machines, you see them in most grocery stores. You see this little slot down here or here. They reject silver coins and world coins. So every time I go to the supermarket, I always check this, and 90% of the time I find coins in here. Probably only about 5% of the time they're silver. It's usually international coins that are rejected, but these reject international and silver coins. So every time you're in the supermarket, just check. And guys, this is legal. It's considered abandoned property. So whoever grabs it, it belongs to you. Don't let a store manager or a clerk or someone go, sir, ma'am. You know, those are Karens. It is legal to take what's left in there. And it can be silver. I found silver in them. I know lots of people that found silver in them. So the best type of silver to get is free. And guys, we're only 8 subscribers away from the next big show. Who wants to see a big show? Who wants it? And we are just 25 and a half minutes away from the stock market opening. The next big shoe to drop here on gold and silver. Look at Smart Silver. You guys got to follow him on X and YouTube. I check him out all the time. I really like his stuff. He says, on the 1 hour chart, silver just bounced cleanly off the lower trend line of this tightening consolidation pattern. At the same time, the 1 hour MACD just crossed bullish, suggesting momentum may be shifting back to the upside after a recent pullback. This range is compressing quickly, so resolution isn't far off, given the macro backdrop, exploding deficits, massive government spending, and now escalating war dynamics that historically push monetary expansion. The broader environment remains extremely constructive for precious metals. Short-term volatility will likely continue, but the probability still favors an upside break once consolidation resolves. I love that. I'm going to retweet this, but let's look here quick. So here's the MACD. Look, we're in negative MACD territory, so that's positive for bullish movement in gold, silver. See, the RSI is pretty low here as well, and we're in here. Where are we going to go? So I'm going to put this out. I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this. Alert. I'm going to say this. Smart silver stacker. Short-term volatility will likely continue, but the probability still favors an upside. Break once this consolidation resolves. Guys, Mrs. IS just walked in the room, and all my life I thought she was a 10 out of a 10, but this morning she's a 12 out of a 10. Make some noise for Mrs. IS. Wow. Okay. Mrs. IS, best in the world. Okay, break-in. U.S. Q4 GDP came in at 0.7%. The expectations were 1.4%. This does not bode well for the DXY, the dollar, or the stock market. Stock market's opening here, guys, in just 24 minutes. Is the market going to react negatively to that? So the DXY hit its highest it's been, the dollar index, since November of 25. But since then, it's kind of been in this downward trough here. So is it going to keep going down, and is the stock market going to react? Remember, when the DXY, the dollar index, goes down, that's bullish pressure to gold and silver. When it goes up, that's bearish pressure to gold and silver. Doesn't mean gold and silver is always going to go up or down. It's just additional pressure. Lady IS is better than Viola, says Piotrek. I totally agree. DJ saying, anyone who is just getting into silver, young or old, go for it. You will ensure you will be able to eat during the collapse of the economy, says DJ in chat. If you guys agree with DJ, put DJ in chat. The DXY is starting to look a bit tippy. See, smart silver stacker. Look at how high the RSI is on that. Look at just who said silver might spike to 500. Who said it? So this is the 45-year cup and handle we're in. Historic breakout. You guys, 45-year cup and handles don't just resolve over a month. They take some time. Not a financial advisor, just some dude on the network crabs. Okay, here we go. PCE inflation price index came in at 2.8%. Expectations were 2.9. It came in lower than expected, which shows inflation's cooling. So we have two different things here. We have the GDP missed by a big number, nearly half. But inflation was down 0.1%. I don't know if this is big enough to counteract that other negative news. Wow. Okay, let's go back here, guys. So Shanghai Future Exchange is open. It just hit another daily high of $97.12. The next big shoe to drop for silver and gold is going to be happening in just 20 minutes and 40 seconds. That's when the stock market opens. Guys, do you think we're going up or down? Are you team green or team red? Let me mark it here, 9:30. Are you going to be team green? Are we going up? Or are you going to be team... It is Friday the 13th. Don't forget. The day the bankers like to play. Okay, let's go here. Let's say Friday. Whoops. Friday the 13th. And stock market crashes. Let's see what historical stuff's out there for Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th has no statistical significant link to stock market crashes, showing, okay. Okay, but key points. Historical performance, so notable, 1989 crash, Friday, October the 13th. Dow Jones dropped 7% about. March 13th, Indian markets experienced a drop. Will Friday the 13th make us rich off silver? Let's see what it says. Based on early 2026 market data, silver has experienced extreme volatility and record-breaking surges, with some analysts forecasting continued strength and others saying sharp corrections. Okay, but let's see what it says. Summary. Whether any signal, including Friday the 13th, that makes an investor rich depends heavily on timing in the market. Come on, say something fun. I was hoping it was going to say something fun. It is Friday the 13th, guys, and we are just 7 subscribers. We're 7 subscribers from the next big show at 67,100. If we get 7 subscribers, guys, I'm going to add more silver right now to the mega giveaway. Who's interested? You got to be subscribed to win. Let's see if we can get there. DJ saying, can you explain to people out there that you can't eat gold about barter? Yeah, I know. I get that comment all the time. You can't eat gold. You can't eat silver. But yeah, you can barter with it. You can trade. You can buy the food. That's the lamest one. Okay. Oh, and you're going to eat Bitcoin? You're going to eat the S&P 500? Like whatever that person's investing in, you're going to eat oil? Yeah, that is an annoying comment. I see it all the time. You can't eat it. Six subscribers away from the big show and adding more silver to the giveaway. 6 away. Keith McCoy saying here, a place called Weimar printed a bunch of money in wartime. Probably less than 65 billion of our monetary geniuses are printing. Clock is racing towards 40 trillion. Yeah, and I put out a tweet about that a month or so ago. But guys, that's why we stack this stuff. Physical silver, physical gold. It's because all throughout history, the big bankers, the financial advisors, those people in places of trust told you to stack this stuff. Paper, fiat, currency. And literally, throughout history, every paper fiat currency not backed by physical gold and silver has literally 100% of the time gone to zero. And as I plop down this big old fat stack of Vietnam dong, I want to remind you it got so bad in Zimbabwe. They went from $1 million notes to $1 billion notes and literally to $1 trillion notes. And I am on the giveaway, guys. I am going to be giving away a bunch of these and making billionaires and some of these making millionaires. I am going to do that on the next giveaway. But just to drive this all home, this one coin, most of this currency down here is from Venezuela. This one coin here, silver from 1936, 90% silver. This is worth like $60 or $70 right now. It is worth its weight in silver today. And all the paper fiat currency, the stuff they told you to save in your bank account to retire on, literally went to zero. And to think that can't happen in the United States and other countries, it's just foolish. That's why you prepare. Oh, Damien tagged me in something here. Treasury Secretary Bissett was yanked from a live interview after being told the president wants you right away. Thank you for that, Damien. Stuff's happening, guys. Stuff's going on. Maybe it was like, maybe it was the president pulled him in and said, hey, I just saw this guy, International Stacker, on YouTube, and he's saying we should stack as a country. Get us a bunch of silver. That might be what happened. And guys, we are 2 subscribers away from the next big show and adding more silver to the giveaway. Who's it going to be? Gary Croft just tagged us here. Fourth quarter GDP revised down to 7.7% growth. Thank you, Gary. Keith McCoy saying price floors coming by July, so any major dip better be quick soon. We will just be buying the floor instead of buying the dip. That will be funny, Keith. Buy the floor. Buy the floor. Quickly, buy the floor. Okay, we're good there. Let's refresh this. And ladies and gentlemen, we are awaiting the stock market to open in just 15 minutes and 15 seconds. Are you team green? Are we going up? Or are you team red? And Aaron is saying, I think Zimbabwe learned their lesson. Their currency, their current currency, ZBG, is backed by physical gold. Is it? Really? I did not know that. Let's double check that. If so, that's a fun tweet to put out. I did not know that. Okay, it's saying there's no direct information to confirm that. I'll look into that deeper, but if that's true, I'll definitely put a tweet out about that, but I have not heard that. That would be surprising. Really scary how much the currency is June is just ones and zeros. I know, DH Junkie. It's just ones and zeros on a computer. Guys, the next currency is not going to be paper. It's going to be a digital currency, 100%. This is not conspiracy. It's fact. But guess what? Our currency right now is digital. The majority of our money is ones and zeros on a screen. Watch this. How much of the M2 money supply is printed versus digital? 90% of the money supply is digital. 90%. And guys, they're going to sell you on a digital currency. It's going to be, oh, it stops terrorism and banksters. Oh, it stops scammers. You can't get robbed anymore in your house. It's so much safer. It's so convenient. But it's going to lead to max taxation, max tracking. And maybe this administration does that or doesn't. Maybe the next one doesn't. Maybe the one after that doesn't. But somebody eventually will. Look what happened up in Canada with the trucker protest. Their bank accounts, their crypto got shut down. So that's what digital currency leads to, in my opinion. Guys, we did it. Channel members, you know what to do. It's been such a drought for big shows. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to update this. Here we go. 67,100. Thank you so much. It's time for the big show.
National Aerobic Championship featuring regional finalists from all across the United States competing for the title of America's best aerobic athlete, presenting the reigning 1987 Crystal Light National Aerobic Champions.
Introducing the
four-time
Crystal Light champion, International Stacker.
Thank you so much, guys. The name's International Stacker, coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Q than a Walmart. 67,100 subscribers. Thank you so much. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm a man of my word, and I'm about to add another piece of silver to the mega giveaway. You got to be subscribed to win the mega giveaway. So let me pull this out of here. We're going to add some more silver to the box. We're going to fill that box up until it breaks. And rumor has it, a subscriber is going to send a chest in. A chest. Okay, let's pull it over here. And let's pull something from the mystery bag here. What do we got here? Whoa. What is this? Oh. 1 troy ounce silver eagle. Is this 925? Come on. 999 silver, 1 ounce. Let me check something here. Let me check something here. Hold up. Something seems fishy here. Guys, something seems fishy here. Hold up. Something feels fishy here. Okay, wait, hold up. Hold up. Uno momento. One second here. Okay, it's real. It felt funny in my hand, guys. I've handled silver so long, it just felt funny in my hand, but it's confirmed on here. I confirmed in the weight. So this is a 999 silver. We almost had a silver gate there. So 1 more ounce added to the mega giveaway. Who's ready? But guys, there are so many fakes out there. You've got to protect yourself. There's so many fakes. Look at this. These are all fakes that viewers have sent in to me over the years to check. Look at this. Slabbed fake coins. Fake bars. You guys, you got to protect yourself. Fakes are getting so bad. Can you tell me which one of these Morgan silver dollars is fake? Which of these Mercury dimes is real and fake? Is this slabbed American silver eagle real? Look at this 90% walking liberty. Ladies and gentlemen, all of those coins except this one, plated in gold, were fake. Either you can spend $3,500 plus on a Sigma Metalytics Verifier Pro, or you can invest in something that one of the Crustacean Nation created. It is the Pocket Pinger by Sound Money. Passed. That was the real one. Failed. That Walking Liberty. Failed. Ladies and gentlemen, it's only $38. Link is in the description below. You get the Pocket Pinger. You get the stick. You get access to the free phone application. It's literal science. $38 can protect you from a fake silver coin, a fake gold coin, even fake silver bars, and 90%. And it helps support the channel too. So thank you so much. Click the link below. I believe it's mandatory for all stackers, and it's only $38. Protect your stack now. And that guy was a crustacean, guys. He's a channel subscriber. That was his dream. It worked so well. It obviously doesn't work on slabbed coins. The Sigma Metalytics Verifier Pros can check slabbed coins. That's why I like it so much. If you're buying silver and gold from a coin shop, make sure they have a Sigma. If they do not have a Sigma Metalytics Verifier Pro, I would not buy from there because the fakes are so good from China. And even the original Sigma Metalytics can be tricked. It can be tricked now with the good fakes, so you need the Pro. And welcome. Thank you so much to the great Cornholio. Oh, Beavis and Butthead, that's funny. Just became a channel member, became a Crab Cadet. Check out your new custom channel member emoji. And remember, channel members get access to the War Room. Those are channel member only live streams here on YouTube. What happens in the War Room stays in the War Room. Clothing is not optional, and I will be doing a War Room later this evening on YouTube. So I'll see you in there, Cornholio. Okay, Zimbabwe introduced a call to the Okay, let's look at that. Let's look at that. I have not heard of this, Mike. Let me look at this. Wow, since April 2024. How did I miss this? I'll do a post on this later. Thank you for that. Look, those almost look like crab claws, don't they? Is that a crab claw? I'll look at. But yeah, isn't that funny? Zimbabwe learned their lesson, guys. Again, inflation, they had to go from $1 million notes to $1 billion notes and then literally $1 trillion notes. So it looks like Zimbabwe literally learned their lesson. And here we go, guys. The stock market's going to be opening in just 6 minutes and 30 seconds. And we have a BGC, if I've ever seen one, trading at 84.37 on silver, headed towards our next target of 84.50. Gold's trading on a green candle, 5,113.92, going to our next target of 51.28. Okay, so breaking news is saying Asian AI guy said today after 2 p.m., most funds will go long to protect weakened volatility. Have you heard that? I have not heard that. I have not heard that breaking news. Go back here to X, see what you guys are saying. We're just minutes away from the stock market, guys. Smash that like button if you're excited. We're only about 60 likes away from 800, so keep smashing it. Blue Shadow, thank you. Thank you for this. I'm going to look into the Zimbabwe. Thank you. Something's brewing, says KH. I agree with you. And silver's currently pushing 84.35 on a BGC. And we are just 5 minutes and 30 seconds away from the stock market opening. Guys, are we going up, Team Green? Are we going down? Let me know. And Miami says, gotta run IS mods and Crustacean Nation, flying back to Singapore, from Singapore to Miami later today. See y'all at $101.55 next week. Next week. Get the champagne ready. I will. Thank you, Miami. Travel safe. And guys, you got to be careful. Is it Singapore where if you like chew gum in public, it's against the law? Was that Singapore? I think that's Singapore. You chew gum, you're going to prison. Actually, I think you just get a ticket. It's not prison. Have you guys heard that? I'll be doing the War Room tonight after the live stream. So I think I'm going to live stream. I'm going to live stream market close today because it's Friday. So I'll be going live somewhere around 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will live stream all the way through the market close for the weekend, which is at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So the War Room will probably be Start somewhere between 5 to 5:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight. And guys, we are just 4 minutes and 10 seconds away from the stock market opening here. Let's check out the DXY before we open. So DXY is at 100 still, so it's not below 100. It was trending down this trough, but now it might be starting to come back up. We'll see. Let's look at US oil. $93.55. So oil is definitely trending down there. And the Strait of Hormuz is still closed. Look at all these boats trapped. Get us out of here. I was a spy in the war room with no... Piotrek and the real Geared Up Survival were able to penetrate the security of the war room one day. But we caught them. We did waterboard the Geared Up Survival. We waterboarded him. Made sure he didn't have any secrets to share. Or did I let you in the war room to feed you misinformation? Was it a psyop? Yeah, it is a mess in the Middle East for sure, in Daystar. And ladies and gentlemen, the stock market opens here in just 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Who wants to see what it looks like in the war room? Again, the war room is channel members only live stream here on YouTube. I'll show you guys if you want to see what it looks like in the war room. Just put war room in chat if you want to see what it looks like. Channel members, don't get mad at me for showing. Okay, I'm going to show. Don't get mad at me for showing, channel members. This is literally what it looks like in the war room. Clothing's not optional. Look at those crustaceans planning the attack. We got a 1-star, 2-star, and a 3-star general there. And ladies and gentlemen, we are just 2 minutes and 15 seconds away from the stock market opening here. And guys, we are 50 likes away from 800. Keep smashing. It helps the channel so much. 1,500 people on the stream. Thank you. Keep smashing it. 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes. What's the relationship between precious metals and stocks? Says, let's go for 600 likes. Nothing really. Usually when the stock market crashes, gold and silver go up. I mean, there is a whole metal sector of the stock market that's related to gold and silver. Okay, people want a baby alligator, a baby gator call. We're going to do it.
Okay, I'm going to try to do the baby gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? Yeah. I don't know. Whoa, whoa, what was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there.
I thought I was like Chubbs on Happy Gilmore. I do have a new scene I'm working on, guys. I did a live stream from a hot air balloon one time. The live stream is hilarious. If you want to see that, just go to my channel and type balloon. This is an entire live stream, hot air balloon, ride over the Nile River. It is hilarious. So go check one of those out. But I'm going to be pulling a scene from that. You guys, I stream all over the world my adventures with y'all telling me what to do. It wasn't that long ago. I was on a camel.
Take the camel, guys. Camel cam, guys. Eshism here.
The name Daisy.
Daisy the camel, guys. There you go. Oh, wow. Look at the 3 pyramids, guys.
That was an epic stream. Literally on the Egyptian Uber, Daisy the camel. She became one of the matriarchs of the channel rather quick. There's her emoji getting dropped in stream there. And guys, we are just 20 seconds away from the market open. Buckle up. Buckle up. Let me get the stock market open on my phone. 1 second here. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. And the U.S. stock market is open. Immediate red candle. Let's see what happens here, though. You need more than just the first 3 seconds. Okay, so here we go. The Dow Jones is down 739 points. NASDAQ down 404. S&P 500 is down 103. Bitcoin's up at 73,000. First candle here is red, but we're going to give it a full 5 minutes here, guys. Full 5 minutes. Are you team green or are you team red? Remember, we did do a prophylactic baby gator call, so that appears to be working right now. Ladies and gentlemen, I am going to have to do a Raptor run. I'm going to run to the restroom super quick. Here's the chart. I'll be right back. Channel members, you know the emoji to drop. Woo. That was four sneezes. 5 sneezes. Oh my gosh, I just sneezed 5 times. Okay, I'm running to the restroom. I'll be right back. Channel members, drop that Raptor run emoji. Somebody time me in 3, 2, 1. What's my time? I'm back. What's my time? What's my time? Okay, guys, I was looking while I was in the restroom. Sorry about that. The stock market has rebounded. Dow Jones is up 323 points. NASDAQ's up 103. S&P's up 35. All green. All green. It was not 4 minutes. Yes, I washed my hands. I washed them. It was not 4 minutes. Come on. All right, let's see what the dollar's doing right now. Hello. Oh no, my browser's freezing. Okay. There we go. 132. It took a little bit longer than expected. I'm sorry about that. I mean, the dollar is the DXY is still in a downward trend for sure. Still in a downward trend. It's about to break 100, so that's bullish for gold and silver. Let's look at oil. $93.57. That's trending down as well. It was just at a daily high of 98 last night, and this morning it was at 97.83. Guys, keep smashing that like button if you're having a good time. We're only 15 likes away from 800. I know we could do it. Sean Cross says fecal stacker. Come on, Sean. I had to molt a little bit. I had to molt part of my shell. I had to molt. Let's see what you guys are telling me on X, previously known as Twitter here. In case of emergency, run like beep, says next exit. Okay, 42 minutes ago from PM Bug, I always retweet this tweet. It's a good one. So Shanghai Futures Exchange was at 94.45. You can read the rest. But look down here. He puts all this data. He puts all this information in data. So I always retweet this so you guys could go look through it. PM Bug with the global breakdown. Read the valuable info in the thread. So I'll put this out, guys. Make sure you follow me on X, previously known as Twitter. because I always put out breaking gold and silver information or stuff that it could affect the market even when I'm not live. The next time I'll be live will be this evening. This evening at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Remember, the market's going to close for the whole week, or weekend at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's go back here to the weekly chart. They want us to finish red. They, being the big bankers, the cabal, they want us to finish red. So we're currently red, but we were just green. So guys, this could go either way today, red or green. So we're going to keep an eye on that. It is Friday the 13th, so we might see a lot of blood. And guys, is that a shark fin? Oh my gosh. Those are some red bars there. Candles. Woo! Guys, one more like to 800. Keep smashing it. Guys, I've got a good way to stack this week and some high quality stuff for pretty good deals, probably. Do you guys want to know what that is? Let me know. Do you guys want to know what that is? Let's go here. Let's go here. Let's add that there. Okay. So here's the situation. We're about to do a crab raid. Miss Ida. We've been doing her channel a lot. This is going to be the last time we raid Miss Ida for a while. Then we're going to switch to some other small YouTubers. But the reason I've been streaming so much, we've been doing so many crab raids on Miss Ida is this weekend, tomorrow, Saturday, is the St. Jude's auction that she's hosting. You don't have to pay her directly. You just donate to St. Jude's. So it's actually it could be a tax benefit depending how you do it. It's considered a charitable donation. And they're going to be giving away gold and silver on the channel that you could bid on. And then you just pledge that nominal fee to St. Jude's, and then they'll send you the silver, gold, whatever in the mail. They do have a silver crab. You got to register. So we're going to go crab raid Miss Ida right now. And when you get there, you could do exclamation point register to register. I'm probably going to do a pre-party stream tomorrow on Saturday leading up to it. If you guys want the pre-party stream, put pre-party in chat right now. So I'm probably going to do a pre-party stream, and then we will crab raid the auction live. And then I'm going to be bidding. Hopefully many of you are going to be bidding. Again, I think there's going to be some pretty good deals to be had there and some pretty cool premium silver products. So, and it goes to a good cause. St. Jude's. St. Jude's is for children, medical procedures for children. They're a great entity. So that's the situation there. So I think I will be doing a pre-party stream tomorrow before that. Silver rebounding back 87.76, guys. We're going to go do the crab raid right about now. So I will be live streaming again this afternoon, 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please smash the like on your way out. Please subscribe, turn on the notifications. I'll see you later today. Ladies and gentlemen, CYOTNO, which stands for catch you on the next one. Let's go raid Miss Ida right about now.
Stacker on a journey
To find
silver.
International Stacker.